Hello students, so let us discuss about now circuit diagrams. So as I told, we can't do the exact pictures of the components which we are using in the electric circuit. So for that we will use convenient symbols. First we will show a cell, an electric cell, how it will be represented. Remember, so while representing the electric cell, so one line will be longer and the second line will be smaller. So the longer line will indicate the positive terminal of the battery or the cell, and smaller line will indicate the negative terminal of the cell. Okay, that is first one, an electric cell. Next, battery or a combination of cells. Battery or a combination of cells means we are connecting two or three cells together. So combination of two or more cells leads to battery. Okay, so while connecting a battery, while connecting a electric cell, more than one, we have to maintain a rule. That is nothing but, so alternatively it should be connected. See, one battery plus and minus. So next, that minus should be connected to plus of the second cell, and next minus of the same cell will be connected to plus of the third cell. That is alternative, plus minus plus minus plus minus. Okay, that is the rule used while connecting multiple cells. Okay, next, third is plug, key or switch. So in a circuit symbol we will not draw the diagram of switch. So this is the symbol used for representing switch. Suppose the switch is on, we have to draw a dot inside this bracket. Suppose the switch is off, then no need to draw the dot inside the bracket. So this condition is switch is off, this condition is switch is on. Okay, so next is bulb. As I told, bulb symbol is represented like this. Okay, this is the bulb symbol. No need to draw the exact bulb picture. Okay, and next is resistor. So resistor, it is a component, we'll come to know in the next topic. So its symbol is a zigzag path traveled, like that. Okay, so after that, rheostat. So rheostat is symbol is very simple. There are two kinds of symbols for same rheostat. One is you have to draw a resistor, then an arrow mark mentioning it, or draw a resistor and put a cross line with arrow mark. That is the symbol used for rheostat. After that, ammeter. So ammeter symbol is nothing but, so one terminal will be plus, one terminal will be minus. So inside the bracket or the inside the circle will write A. That is A, means ammeter. Suppose I erase this and if I write B, then it is voltmeter. Okay, so students, our next topic is Ohm's law. So a German scientist, George Simon Ohm, studied the relationship between electric current and potential difference. Okay, so that is known as Ohm's law. So let us discuss about this topic. So first of all, the Ohm used in circuit to find the relationship between electric current and potential difference. So use this circuit. So observe this circuit. In this circuit, so we are using multiple cells and one ammeter, voltmeter, and a resistance wire, that is nichrome wire. Okay, so first of all, how to construct a circuit? So nothing is, you have to connect the battery. Then from one end of the battery we are connecting to one end of the nichrome wire. Okay, then so the another end of the nichrome wire is connected to positive end of the ammeter. Okay, then the negative end of the ammeter is again connected to a key, and other end of the key is connected back to negative end of the battery. So this voltmeter is connected separately to the two ends of the nichrome wire. Okay, that is connected in parallel. While connecting battery's end to any component which is present in series, remember one point, that is, when we are connecting the battery's positive end, it should be connected to positive end of the any component, and a negative end should be connected to negative end of the any component which is in series. Okay, if it is in parallel, then it is no problem. If it is in series, then you should not connect plus and minus together. What happens is the circuit gets shorted. Okay, that's why you have to be careful while doing the circuit. Okay, so in this circuit, what he is doing is he is increasing the voltage. That is, the number of cells he is adding goes on increasing. That is increasing the voltage. Okay, after increasing the voltage, what happens to the current? That relationship he studied. So what he is doing is, suppose if I'll consider here a small table. That is, here he is increasing the number of cells. First he introduced one cell. Okay, first he introduced one cell. Then the voltage is, suppose I'll write here the random numbers. For example, I am writing. So that is one cell when he introduced, voltage is 1 volt. Okay, then the current may be 0.5 ampere. Okay, so next what he will do, introduce second cell. That means second cell is introduced. Okay, simple. First cell means only one cell we are connecting to the circuit. Two cells means second cell will be connected to the same circuit. That time, suppose the voltage is 2 volt, the current is 1 ampere. This is the reading we are getting in the ammeter and voltmeter. Okay, so next if I introduce third cell, then the voltage may be 3 volt, current may be 1.5 ampere.